Dot script presents multiplying and dividing algebraic expressions. The rules of multiplication and division are simple. If a term or an expression is of the form a times b times c times, and you can go on and on, where a, b, c and so on can be constants or variables or combination of constants and variables, you would multiply the constants together, multiply the constants, and then multiply the like variables, meaning x with x, y with y and so on. Multiply the variables and rewrite them in exponent form. And rewrite in exponent form. And if an expression has got several terms in it, separated by plus or minus, to be multiplied with another expression having several terms in it, you multiply each term in the first expression with each term in the second expression and put down the sign. If the multiplication results in a positive, you write plus. If the multiplication results in a negative, you write minus. Let's look at a couple of examples. Let's say we want to multiply 2x with 3y with x squared. So this is going to be equal to, multiply the constants together, so 2 times 3, that's a 6. And then multiply the x with the x squared. X times x squared is x raised to the third, also called x cubed, times y. Let's have another one. Let's try and multiply p with p squared minus 2pq plus 1. So this is going to be equal to p times each one of these terms in this expression. P times p squared is p raised to the third or p cubed, and then we have a p times minus 2pq, so we can write that down as p times plus p times negative 2pq. Let's keep it at that. And then a plus p times 1 is a p. In the next step, we could simplify that. P cubed, a positive and a negative gives you a negative. The constant is 2. And then p times pq. Combine the p with the p. That gives you p squared, or p raised to the second power, times q plus p. Let's try a word problem now. Find the area of a triangle with base is equal to 2x plus 1 units and height is equal to 4y units. We know that the area of a triangle is given by the formula area is equal to 1/2 times base times the height. So this is going to be equal to 1/2 times, the base is 2x plus 1, 2x plus 1. This is a multiplication sign, not to be confused with the x. To avoid that confusion, you could put a dot in place of the multiplication, or even if you just avoid writing anything there and start with the parentheses, that would indicate multiplication. So 1/2 times 2x plus 1 times the height is 4y. You may or may not write a multiplication or a dot here. So this simplifies to 1/2 times, we have a 4 here, that's a constant, and therefore I brought it forward, times the product of the variables, y times 2x plus 1. So this is equal to 1/2 times 4 is 2. You could cross off the 2 with the 4 and write a 2 here. So effectively this is 2y, 2 times y is 2y times 2x plus 1. And if you want to open this up, this is going to be equal to 2y times 2x, 2y times 2x plus 2y times 1, which is equal to 2 times 2 is 4, y times x is yx or xy plus 2y times 1 is 2y. Let's have one more. Let's have a rectangle, and let's just say that the length of the rectangle, this side is the same length as this side, and let's say that is 2a plus 1, and the width, this side is the same length as this side, is equal to, let's have 3b plus 2 or 3b minus 2, let's say. Let's try and find the area of the rectangle. So the area is going to be equal to the length times width, which is 2a plus 1 times 3b minus 2. And this is going to be equal to 2a times 3b minus 2 plus 1 times 3b minus 2. Open up the parentheses, meaning multiply 2a with each one of these terms inside the parentheses. 2a times 3b, 2a times 3b minus 2a times 2. Plus, it's this plus, 1 times 3b is 3b, and 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. The first term needs to be simplified to 2 times 3, which is 6. Multiply the constants together. A times b is ab. They are different variables, so you cannot combine them using exponents. Minus 2 times 2 is 4. A plus 3b minus 2. There are 4 terms in this expression, no 2 of which are like terms, and therefore you can keep it like this. This is the area of this rectangle.